So I've heard from a lot of people that I need to look at today's Xordle, including some people from the future. Okay, so actually yesterday I was hearing from people that were in a different time zone that it was already today for them, and they were saying I needed to look at it, but to me that means they're in the future, because they're in tomorrow. And I've heard from people today that I need to look at today's Xordle, and I've also been told that I shouldn't look at the puzzle until I'm already on the video and ready to go. I shouldn't, because usually I kind of get it up and all arranged on the screen here and ready. So we're just, I'm just up the Google page, and we're gonna load up the Xordle here and see what happens. Okay, I see. So that's interesting. So as you may know, if you're familiar with Xordle, so I guess I should explain what Xordle is. So Xordle is like Dordle, where we're guessing 2 words, but they're overlaid on the same grid. And there's a thing in Xordle where you can get all greens and not have either one of the words, and it'll say, huh, next to the thing. So essentially what this is telling us, this is interesting. I've never seen a Xordle that started this way before. I've had a couple that I played where I got that, but basically all of these letters are in those positions in one of the 2 words, but one of the words is not diver. So maybe the D is from another word, and it could be like fiver. Now, the question is, do I want to try and guess? I'm thinking I'm gonna do something with completely different letters. Because if we can figure out some of the letters, then we might be able to figure out which ones go with which word. Because it could be something like fiver or river, or, you know, or it could be dives and the R is in the other word, or it could be, you know, the I and the E are in the other word, and so there's just a lot of things it could be. It could be like dimes, and the V and the R are in the other word, so there's just too many options. So I'm gonna go with completely different letters. Let's see, what should we do? We could do cough, that's good. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna do laugh. I think I like the A better than the, well, no, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with cough. Yeah, cough. Okay, so we have a D and a C, nothing else. All right, so I guess I should have done laugh. Not really, the UGH would have been the same. But I should use an A, that would be good to do. So we know that the first letters are D and C in the 2 words. So, what about stamp? Stamp seems good. Okay, no stamp. So, there's no O, A, or U in either of the words. Now there could still be a Y. Otherwise, I think the I and the E are gonna have to be in different words. That's my thinking, is the I and the E are in different words. I think DI is probably more likely than CI, but it could be CI. The problem is if we do DIV and we don't have the E, yeah, I don't think so. So if we do DI, interesting, so there's gonna have to be another I think. Oh, so maybe civic would be good. Civic seems good if there's another I. Let's try that. Civic was one of the words. All right, cool. So we now know the other one is D something something ER. It's probably gonna have to have another E. Defer, maybe? Let's try defer. Ah, not defer. Oh, there's not another E. So it's gotta be a Y then, I think. Something like this, or... Then what's gonna go? Oh, it could be dryer with another R. Yeah, let's go with dryer. It was dryer. Okay, so civic and dryer. Very cool. So, and interesting, I ended up having 0 yellows, which is unusual. I almost drew, if you moved this green up here where the S is, I almost drew like a 6 on a clock. Like the little squarish looking 6. Anyways, very cool. So that was a fun one. It's very interesting to start with. So it's funny to start with the all greens and no words, but actually that gave us a lot of information compared to how you usually start in this game. So it made that one a little bit easier in some ways, I think. But anyways, that was today's Xordle. Let me know how you did with this one, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. So the way this works is it's like normal Wordle, but one of the clues is a lie. Ooh, okay, so we know the T and the O are in different words. We also know that there's 2 O's. Blanc, I don't think that's, we can't do blank, so I don't think we can do ANC. This works just like normal Wordle. except instead of getting the yellows and greens on the actual letters, we're gonna get numbers on the right side over here that will tell us how many greens and how many yellows there are.